Hi everybody, as you can see I'm not looking the greatest at the moment, so apologies for looking like absolute shite. I've had some bug or food poisoning or something for the past couple of days, probably since about Tuesday. It started feeling a wee rumble on Tuesday. On Wednesday and Thursday it was just, just sit in the loo all day or to get up and do anything. Anyway, yesterday the pains were probably at their worst, and today I'm just feeling rotten. So what has that done to my weight? Nothing. Actually worse. I'm 203 exactly today and yesterday. This is Saturday, so I'm a day late in making this video. Don't even look at my hair. I don't know when the last time I washed it, and I probably shouldn't have done this video. Look at it, look, Grace, until I had washed. But honestly I could fall asleep again. Haven't been sleeping very well at night, and just really disgusted about my weight right now. Now, having said that, did I cheat yesterday? Yes, I bloody did. I had a blowout. I had wine and I had ice cream. I'm going to say something now. I didn't enjoy either one. Didn't enjoy either one. Now, I had a salted chocolate caramel, blah, 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 Häagen-Dazs. And I finished it. Too right, I bloody finished it. Still got the gorb in me. But I didn't enjoy it, and it didn't taste as good as I wanted to. It didn't give me that sense of, oh, this is lovely, this is all sugary, this is all exactly what I've been looking for. It didn't give me that at all. So I went and had half a packet of bacon afterwards, and I tell you something, I have no word of a lie, that pack of bacon that I had afterwards was so much more enjoyable for me than an entire tub of Häagen-Dazs. And it wasn't even just the guilt or anything like that. It really wasn't. I couldn't get that taste in my mouth that I thought. Now, this had been building up all week, this whole need in my head to have ice cream. And I gave in yesterday. I nearly didn't give in. Actually, I nearly didn't, but I did in the end. And but it just didn't satisfy me at all. It didn't give me what I thought I wanted. So I'm over it. I'm over the wine as well. Woke up with a wee bit of a headache. In fact, I ended up pouring half of it down the sink yesterday. I didn't want to know about it anymore. So there you go. I've done a blowout. I've tried it. I've tried going back and seeing what carby stuff tastes like on my tongue. And I have to say, no, not interested. Not interested. So, wanted to show you something. Because I'm always going into my cupboards for you. So, and again, I have to apologise. I'm in a onesie. I'm about to sort of go and collapse on the couch. Actually, I might do a wee show and tell, because, I'll show you what I look like in my onesie, and I'll tell you why it's a big deal to me, okay? So, because, anyway, we'll get to that. So this here is what I've been showing you guys, is the hot chili sauce that I put on practically everything at the moment. I have a feeling this did contribute to tummy pains during the week. Maybe I'm using it a little bit too much. It does have about 3 carbs per tablespoon, but really in a dish, a tablespoon is more than enough. And as you can see, I'm starting to get to the bottom of it now. So I'm going to start using that in a lot more moderation. And as I say, 3 carbs per tablespoon. But this is a joy. You guys probably know this. If you ever get a Domino's pizza and you get the hot version, oh sorry, my apologies. You go to Domino's, they do the pizzas, but they always do the chicken wings. And if you get the hot chicken wings, they always have Frank's hot sauce on it, right? And that's the first time I'd ever tasted it. And actually, you can get the Frank's hot sauce in Tesco's and stuff. So it has per 100 grams, now there's 150 mils in the whole thing, right? But per 100 mils or 100 grams, There's only 2 carbs. So in this whole thing, right, there's probably only about 3 or 4 carbs in this entire bottle, as opposed to a tablespoon in that. Now, if you really want a kick in the pants chili hot, you've got to go for this. So what I'm doing is, and I'm experimenting, and I've had a few dishes where I've maybe had bacon. My new favourite is courgette spaghetti. I think I'm going to start living on that. I love it. I love the sensation in my mouth. I love the way it only cooks for about 2 minutes and it's ready. Well, a bit of a dish I've been doing, I've either been doing it with mince or bacon or ham and stuff, is basically fry it in the pan, but a little bit of coconut oil, because I need to start putting my coconut oil back in. I haven't had it for about 2 or 3 weeks. I haven't had coconut oil. Don't know why, I just didn't get round to it. So a meat in your dish with my courgette spaghetti, about 2 or 3 tablespoons of either yogurt or sour cream or something, obviously depending on what your macros are. A big dollop of that, about a tablespoon of that, or a good dollop of this. I've been sort of interchanging them to see which one tastes better, and they're both as good as the other, to be honest with you. I think what I might do is put a good dollop of that in to get the hot sauce, and then put about a teaspoon of that in just to get the extra chili kick. But for those chili lovers out there, these are my go-to bottles to spice up any meal. This is more spicier, but it has got more carbs in it. So play about with your measurements and get a balance that's good for you. So that was my show and tell food wise. My bestie online pal has given me her licorice tea bags that she detests. So I have them here, and these are going to get used this weekend. That's Miss Rachel Radio Star. She normally comments in my videos as well. She does have a channel out there as well, so go check her out. She's got a couple of music videos that she attended. I think one of them was, what do you call that band? Oh, for God's sake, Natalie. Muse. She was at the Muse concert. Looked like she had a pretty bloody good view as well. Anyway, so check her out. Go subscribe to her. I'm sure she'll put up more videos if she gets more subscribers. Right, okay, I'm going to do my wee show and tell. So this week I'm 203. Last week it was 203.2. One thing I do want to say, and before I do my wee thing, is there's 2 things I want to say. Number 1 is midweek, and this is where I'm starting to get discouraged when I do these on a Friday, because midweek I was 201.2. 201.2, the lowest I'd been in this sort of weight series, and I really thought I was, I've got past that 203 things, period, and I'm back to 203 today. I don't know what's happening, that I seem to go down during the week, and by the time I hit a Friday and nothing else has changed, I go back up again. So if you look at my kind of weight loss thing, from 215, there was a good, deep loss until I got to about 205. And then I've just gone like that between 201 and 205 since then for the past 3 or 4 weeks. That's number 1. Number 2 is I have started Couch to 5K. And I have done 3, so I've done week 1, so that's 3 different sessions. I did it Sunday, Monday and Wednesday. And I'll probably do that again next week. And I have to say, the first day, it's kind of like, you do a 5-minute warm up and a 5-minute cool down either side of each of the runs. So what I did was, day 1 was 6 minutes, so runs for a minute, walk for a minute and a half, 6 times. Did that twice with a cool down and a warm up and cool down at the other end. Day 2 was 8 minutes of minute walking and a minute and a half running, 8 times. Did that on day 1 again. And on Wednesday, so day 3 of it, I did day 3 and day 2 together. So again, then that was up to like 16 minutes running with a minute and a half in between each minute of that. So I'm progressing. Size wise, I'm kind of starting to lose about a ½ inch. I've lost a ½ inch off the boobles, a ½ inch under the bust, about an inch or so off the waist, not an awful lot around the tummy at the moment, which I'm a bit annoyed about, and about a ½ inch or an inch off my sort of hips. Well, what I say is the hips is the wide, the biggest part across my butt. Not losing anything off my thighs, which is annoying me because I really love to get the thighs down. And I think I've even gone up ½ an inch on my calves. So anyway, right. I shall move back. Put this out of the way. I've got a couple of washes that come out. Right, so can you see me? Okay. I can't really see myself in there, so hopefully this is working. Right, so this is my favourite onesie of all time, okay? And as you can see, look, loads of extra room. All right, you're seeing the outline of my physique now as well, but who cares? Right, one thing I want to say is when I was at my fattest, the 215, this was literally skin tight, okay? I mean skin tight. It was, there was no give in it at all. And that's how I always knew I was losing weight, or putting on weight, I should say. I knew I was putting on weight because this was getting, tighter and tighter. So I know I'm losing weight whenever this is so loose. My mum came the other day, and I happened to have this on because I'd just come out. I think it was one of the days I'd just come in from a run and had a quick bath, so I threw this on. And she could definitely see the difference because she has seen me when this has literally been, skin tight on me. So anyway, I just wanted to show that. So sometimes, I suppose what I'm trying to say is I shouldn't have had that blowout yesterday. It was stupid. And yes, I purged it. But anyway, what I should be doing is I should stop fussing so much about the scales. There is some weight loss happening. There's a little bit of inch loss happening all over, just a little bit here and there. And things are getting a little bit looser. Even here, I can see at the top here, I can't wait till I can see my collarbones and, a wee bit less fat here as well. So all in all, it wasn't the best week I had in this, and I know it. And I knew, and I'm taking full ownership of yesterday's blowout, completely taking ownership of it. I had no reason to do it other than I just gave in. So, and I nearly was going to skip doing this. That's why I'm doing it on a Saturday and not a Friday, because yesterday I was just so annoyed. Now I weighed myself yesterday, obviously well in advance of any blowout or whatever. But I was just miserable that I had the scales just weren't showing what I wanted them to show. So we move on. We move on from the blowout, and we just keep going because there is loss. It's just not the loss that I want to see. I'm still not under that 200 pounds, and I'm desperate to get under 200 pounds. So I'm going to rejig the macros, or at least, no, I'm not going to rejig them. I'm going to adhere to the macros because I'm not, I don't always put every single thing into MyFitnessPal because I think, oh no, I only had half of that, so then I'll have something more, and I'm not taking track of everything, and I'm just being silly. So I'm going to have to get strict with myself again. The other thing I'm finding is, last week when I had the tummy trouble, I was very, very hungry the whole week. And that's probably another thing. I was desperately hungry all week, and I just ate anything and everything in sight. All keto, but just ate everything and anything. So I think I need to go back to working on the hunger, which is having those fat bulletproof coffees, and letting those I'm absolutely knackered, guys. I'm not myself. But yeah, so getting the bulletproof coffees in just to sort of abate the hunger a lot of during the day, and then having a nice meal in the evenings and seeing if that's going to work as well. I'm feeling really nauseous right now, so I think I'm going to end this. Not a good week. Perseverance, word of the year, as we know. Keep them going, and we'll see what happens next week. Anyway, take care, everybody. See you on the other side. Cheerio now.